What is my maximum mortgage? How much can I borrow is one of the most important questions when looking for a new property in the Netherlands. And in answering that question, we have to first look at your current employment contract. Do you have a permanent contract or a temporary contract with a declaration of intent for a permanent contract? Then we can use your current income to calculate your maximum mortgage. What is then seen as your current income? Well, of course, your gross base salary. On top of that, the holiday allowance, a 13th month, a fixed end of year bonus can all be taken into consideration. Do you get a different kind of bonus that depends on your personal or on the company performances? Then mortgage providers look back in time. So then they will look at your received bonus over usually the past 3 years. With individual-based bonuses, it's a little easier to take into consideration. If you then don't have a temporary contract with this declaration of intent or a permanent contract, mortgage providers will also look back in time and use your average income over the past 3 years for their mortgage calculation and for your mortgage assessment. Are you an entrepreneur? Mortgage providers then also look back at your average profits over the past 3 years. Keep in mind that you should at least have 1 year of a registration as an entrepreneur at the Chamber of Commerce as well. Then, of course, there are also limiting factors to your borrowing capacity. And with limiting factors, I mean debts and obligations. Almost all of your debts get registered at the BKR. It is basically the Credit Registration Bureau of the Netherlands. As a rule of thumb, you can basically multiply all the credits that you see listed there by 5 and deduct that from your maximum mortgage. If you, for example, have the ability to overdraft on your bank account with €1,000, and even if you don't use it, it still means that you can borrow approximately €5,000 less on your mortgage. So make sure to double check. Sometimes it's also good to argue the other way around. Start with a comfortable monthly repayment and look what mortgage goes with that. Currently, with the higher rates, a higher mortgage can end up in quite high or quite significant monthly repayments. And that is something people sometimes tend to forget. To get a better indication of your maximum mortgage, you can use several online tools, as well as our tool. It's mentioned in the description down below. But for a more accurate calculation, I would strongly advise you to schedule a call with one of our advisors. It's free of charge and we can go over your financial situation and make the calculations for your maximum mortgage. If you want to know more about mortgages, click here.